they say we're looking for Munchie and Adam, and that we're looking for them because we want to have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Drakeo the Ruler.
Hey, bro, kill Drakeo. I pass the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
Anticipating when you were coming here today, we were all kind of expecting the cops to just like pop out of the car when you pulled up and have a conversation with you. Apparently,
everybody and their mama in LA knows who murdered Drakeo the Ruler.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Now, I don't know if y'all seen it, but a few hours ago, Adam22 announced that sheriffs actually came up to No Jumper looking to question one of his co-hosts by the name of Munchie B due to the unaliving of Drakeo the Ruler. Now, I was going to do a video on it myself, but Poetic Flacco did one, so I feel it's only right to react to his because he was the one that basically first broke this story, pointing the fingers at Munchie B as well as YG and his affiliates for allegedly having something to do with the death of Drakeo the Ruler, and he basically guaranteed that the feds will be picking up whoever did it or at least was affiliated with it, and they're just waiting for the perfect time to strike as they further their investigation. If y'all remember, he put up a story that said, quote, "There's an arrest coming very soon in a famous LA rapper's death. My video dropping once I get the green light to name the #1 suspect. The only reason the arrests haven't happened yet is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another famous rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere. If LAPD drag their feet another month, I'm dropping the content." Now, if you didn't see the video he did covering it, I advise you to, because the way Poetic Flacco put the pieces together on that situation, either he does have great intel about what happened like he says, or that man works for the feds himself. Because he broke down piece by piece who was involved allegedly, why they were involved allegedly, and who is from where. And my only question is this, as I always say, if he was able to do it, what do you think the feds are doing? Now, Munchie B has had his fair share of online antics, where he basically admitted to knowing who was responsible for taking Drakeo the Ruler's life numerous times, even the infamous one where he claimed on Clubhouse that he actually drinks and toasts with Drakeo's the Ruler killer all the time. And as I always tell y'all, it seems like no matter how much these guys see other guys going down for social media itself, they still decide to say or do some incriminating things on social media as if they're invincible or something. I don't know. However, now the police have been up to No Jumper looking to question Munchie B and Adam22 as he says. And according to Poetic Flacco, the Pyrus in Compton have already threatened Munchie B's life due to this same exact reason here. So let's get into the video, y'all, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now, where you could be getting paid literally just for playing games while this video play in the background at the same time. Only difference is the increase in your bank account. Now, I'm not saying you'll get rich, but I am saying that you could easily make something while doing nothing except for sitting on the couch playing games if you download the app Free Cash. Tap or click the link I pinned in the comment section or scan the QR code that I put right here on the screen. Also, if you use my link right now, they give you a little sum to start off with just for signing up. So if you want a little Uber Eats or something to snack on and don't feel like dipping into your own wallet, play a few games so you don't have to spend your own ends. Now let's get back to the video.
Jumper reveals that detectives showed up to speak to Munchie B about the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. Munchie B has been on this internet for the last 5 years, tattletelling, self-snitching, doing everything in his power to self-incriminate and incriminate his own gang in regards to the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. He's been doing it with absolutely nothing to gain from it outside of clout. That's the only reason I can explain why he will come on this internet, go on a random app called Clubhouse that he essentially gained nothing from, and admits that he passes the bottle to Drakeo the Ruler's killer every day.
Crazy.
Drakeo was all over Adam, like, talking about this. No.
Hey, Drakeo is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. You know Drakeo seems to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Draco shit was on the table. It ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I did. I said Draco and his brother worked there on Friday. Dumbass stuff, bro. Hey, Draco is dead, bro. Hey, bro. Kill Draco. I pass the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
That's where he messed up, right? If anything, let me tell you, he said a lot on social media, and whether it was in interviews or his own story posts, whatever the case may be. But right then and there, that's where he messed up. He said out his own mouth, I toasted up with the person that unalived Draco the Ruler every day. So what you just did there was implement yourself in whatever situation they got going on, and you let them people know that you have knowledge of what happened to Draco the Ruler because you know who took his life, right?
Because I do Draco with Whack 100. I ask him questions.
Draco is dead, bro.
No, that's dumb. That's just dumb. That's almost as dumb as you sending people my address. Oh, you thought I didn't know about that? Now ask yourself how I know about that. Now, just ask yourself, how do I know about that? This man don't even understand how much nonsense he done got himself in, man. That's a different story for another day. Okay, but Munchie B has been on his internet, on these podcasts, trying to convince the world the United Bloods Congregation of LA County formed like Voltron and conspired to murder Draco the Ruler. And eventually you got to talking enough that now the world believes you. Okay, I mean, sir, you did a great deal to convince us that y'all murdered Draco the Ruler. I mean, like, Draco the Ruler wasn't even cold yet, and you was already making videos like this, mocking his death. That's a knife in his hands, by the way, as he mocks how Draco died.
Weird. Y'all wanna take it there? Cut up in the neck, you wanna take it there? Hey, y'all shed tears. Stay tuned, hey. They can wear my ass.
Now, you know the crazy part? I don't just blame him. I blame the people that surround him that allowed this behavior, right? Because if that was my friend and I know that allegedly we involved in something and I seen him do something like this, the first thing I'm doing is calling his phone, yo, bro, take that down. What are you doing, right? Bad enough you say you toasted up with the person that unalived Draco every day, but now you're getting on, well, actually, I think this was before that, whatever the case may be. But you mean to tell me you had a knife in your hand, making gestures towards your neck, being funny, but why? Right? Why?
I'm befuddled how one can do all that talking on Instagram, do all that talking on them podcasts with them white folks, do all that talking at the table with Adam22, do all that talking on Clubhouse, but when the police come, man, he's lost for words, man. Now he's stuttering, now he's nervous. If Munchie B is this nervous on a podcast and the police not even in front of him, can you imagine what he about to do? Hey, bro, Frankenstone, man, you had a good run, bro, all right? You about to do life in prison.
Do you have any interest in talking about what has been going on the past couple of days?
Look at
how we don't leave that alone.
I mean, it don't matter because I mean, I ain't running or shying away from them because I ain't didn't.
Nah, don't get to talking like that now, man. You not Poetic Flacco. You don't got to stutter, so don't get to talking like that now, bruh. You was just talking fine and straight on Instagram. You was just talking fine and straight when you was talking to that white man gossiping on them podcasts. You was talking fine and straight on Kim Capone. Not a stutter in sight. You been on No Jumper for the last 2 years, not a stutter in sight. Now the police outside, now all of a sudden you get to, man, huh? Where did that come from? Man, cut the nonsense, man. See, Munchie B is stuttering because he's terrified of two very possible, probably probable, two very probable, more than likely like scenarios. Munchie B understands he got to talking too much. Munchie B got to saying too much. And because he got to saying too much, he got a lot of people caught up. You see Frankenstone from BPS? Frankenstone is the apparent person who actually stabbed Draco in the neck and killed him. So Frankenstone now realize he is done. Now realize it's over with. His life will probably end in a jail cell. And because of this reality, Frankenstone is looking at Munchie B as the reason why the internet got his name in this situation. So because of this, the BPS put out a statement, I think like last month, where they said Munchie B ain't allowed back over in BPS territory. The BPS have told Munchie B homies that if they see Munchie B back in BPS territory, they will murder him. So with this situation, with the police showing up and making it public, we here to talk to you about Draco the Ruler's murder, the BPS is even more pissed off at Munchie B. Because they blame him for all of this.
And rightfully so, right? Let me tell you, first and foremost, they need to check their camp because clearly they got some type of mole in it, right? Flacco knows everything in and out about what's going on. He even knows that allegedly Munchie B has been doxing him and sending his address basically in the sense to where he's trying to put people on Poetic Flacco's head. But at the end of the day, they got a mole somewhere in there because how would he know that allegedly BPS told him he can't come back around? Now, respectfully so, because if you pay attention, nobody knew about, and I mean, we knew of the unaliving of Draco the Ruler. But until this started coming out with Munchie B talking about toasting up with the killer, and then people started putting 2 and 2 together, 9 times out of 10, that's what caught the eyes of everybody. Then you got people like Poetic Flacco who got almost 400,000 to 500,000 subscribers, which means that he has a lot of people watching. So when he makes a video about alleged people being involved and allegedly why, and allegedly knowing police is on the way because this one did that, of course the whole world is watching. So now when he puts certain people on that screen, people are watching, whether you're in New York, Philly, LA, North Dakota, right? Miami, South Nebraska, whatever it is. So yes, it does stem from Munchie B, but they do have a mole somewhere in their camp. But what Poetic Flacco is saying, well, he already been warned that if he does come around, something might happen to him.
So when you see Munchie B stutter, he's stuttering, yeah, because the police outside, but he's stuttering because, yo, there's gonna be some deep and stiff consequences for his actions. You got to say you pass the bottle to Draco's killer every day.
Crazy.
Then you got to talking and telling people Frankenstone this, Frankenstone that. But I can't even blame Munchie B because Frankenstone has apparently been telling folks well before Munchie B told folks that he murdered Draco the Ruler. Because you ask anybody in LA who's in the know, who murdered Draco the Ruler? The first name Frankenstone did it.
Damn.
So everybody and their mama already knew. Munchie B just woke it up with the I pass the bottle to Draco's killer every day.
Okay.
But let me say this, right? It's one thing for LA to know, right? Everywhere got their own little community to where 9 times out of 10 when things go down, everybody know what's what. Because this friend got a friend that tells this friend stuff, that tells that friend, that got a best friend that tells that friend. However, like I said, once it get on social media, it don't only get the attention of fans and people watching, it gets the attention of the feds. And if you have somebody like Poetic Flacco that's able to put bits and pieces together the way he did and make sense of it, what do you think the feds are doing? I say this all the time. Who got more technology, get paid to do this, and they got more knowledge of certain things. So I'm gonna tell you right now, either Poetic Flacco himself is the feds, or he does have great intel on what's going on.
I'm gonna lay out the whole timeline then. I'm gonna say what happened. And also, what I'm about to say might be the reason why this podcast is cut short, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully not. But okay. Yesterday, sheriffs come here. Or not sheriffs.
CHP, California Highway Patrol.
Okay, they come here. They're looking for Munchie. Josh says, what they, what are you looking to speak to him about or whatever? And they say, we're investigating a murder. And Josh, I guess, takes the card, texts Munchie, tells him, gives him the phone number or whatever, and that was that. Then today at, I don't know, 11 a.m., 11:30, they're back. Same dudes, plain clothes, driving like a regular truck or something, I guess. And they, again, approach Josh and for some reason offer more information. They say, we're looking for Munchie and Adam, and that we're looking for them because we want to have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Drakeo the Ruler.
Munchie.
Let me tell you right now, Adam probably threw a little sauce on that, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. The police know exactly who, what, where, when, whatever when it comes to their case. They know who they want. Why would they need to talk to Adam? They got they know Adam got nothing to do with the tea in China. Adam knows that he don't got nothing to do with the tea in China. So they don't want Adam. Adam just is a professional in putting himself in things to make it seem a little intricate, to make it, the drama. But Adam has nothing to do with what's going on. He knows that.
You are a slick devil, man. Adam is there telling Munchie, these detectives came this day and this day and this day, and Munchie B is just there acting like he has no ideas who those detectives are. And they came to investigate the Drakeo the Ruler murder. He just sitting there, like, acting completely oblivious and shocked. Munchie, you should probably tell Adam the information that we both know, right? You should probably tell him that, yeah, you're not shocked they showed up. You should probably tell him, the information that we both know, but we can't say, right? And you know why we can't say it? You should probably let Adam know that. It's his building. He has a right to know that information, Munchie. But hey, Munchie, I got a question for you, man. Again, I'm just wondering, sir, is this your first time being hit up by them folks? Is this your first time they've tried to attempt contact? Is this the first time they've made contact with you, Munchie? Huh? Is this the first time? I don't know, sir. I'm just asking. Is this the first time they made contact with you, Munchie? Put it on your hood.
So what Poetic Flacco is saying, well, this isn't the first time, right? He's acting surprised as if he's shocked that the detectives came, but he should already know because allegedly they have already contacted him prior, right? So he's aware of this. But it's one or two things, y'all, that he could be implying right here. Look at his face. Now, Flacco could be implying one, simple, they already contacted you, you know exactly why they're looking for you, right? Or two, they contacted you and you've been in contact with them. Maybe Flacco is implying that Munchie B may be cooperating with them people. This is why he isn't shocked, because he has already been in cahoots with them. Who knows? I don't know. But what I could say is he is implying that this isn't the first time them people came after Munchie B. And in fact, he said Munchie B needs to put it on his hood that this is the first time that they came for him.
Hey, man. Adam, you should probably start demanding some questions be answered here, sir. Because that man's sitting there and he's playing oblivious. Now, Adam is wondering why would they even want to talk to him? Now, first off, I don't know if Adam is adding that in there so he don't come across as the police when people start to wonder, hold on, bro, why all the police activity going on outside of No Jumper? But if they do want to talk to Adam, maybe it's because you got one employee in Munchie B who is allegedly actively plotting to murder another employee in Poetic Flacco, who both work in the building where Ralphie the Plug worked, who brother was apparently murdered by somebody that Munchie B is passing the bottle to every day. Maybe that's why the police want to talk to Adam, man, to figure out what's going on in this building and how do we keep certain
certain what? Certain witnesses? Certain what? Now, if you just paid attention to what he's saying, he said if the police did in fact want to talk to Adam, maybe it's because he has 3 people in his building that seem to be beefing with each other. At least one person that's beefing with two. You have 3 people that come in on a daily where one person seems to be toasting it up with the same person that unalived his brother. Then you have another person who he is allegedly doxing and might have a hit out on his head for revealing too much information. Allegedly, right? So there is a lot of conflict of interest in that building, and maybe they do want to know what's going on from Adam.
Not yet, Munchie. We're not gonna go too deep into that, okay? Now, Munchie speaks on this. Now, Munchie is clearly nervous. He's worried. He's terrified. He's afraid. But Munchie starts to pop in that big talk like, nah, they can talk to my lawyer, huh? Huh? Since when? That's not what you said. All right, man. I can't wait to divulge everything.
Thanks about it.
Shit, I don't live at no jumper. Why they keep coming here? That's all. I mean, I don't know.
They came at 11:30. We'd be doing the news normally at noon. They probably thought you was finna be there at like that time.
Oh yeah, shit. I ain't homeless. I don't live here.
First and foremost, anybody that's privy with the system, I don't know if maybe he really don't have this knowledge or he just being funny and trying to act oblivious to everything. But anybody knows whenever the police come to get you, especially for something serious, what happens is they go to the places that you know you commonly frequent at. Meaning they'll go to your baby mother house because they know it's a chance that you go there. They'll go to your primary house because they know you stay there. They'll even go to your workplace if they want you bad enough because they know 9 times out of 10 that's where you're going to be or should be at least from Monday to Friday, right? So I don't know if he knows that. I think it's common sense. He's just playing the foolish game. But just pay attention to his body language.
And then that, well, yeah, you said, why didn't they just go to my house if they were trying to talk to me?
Right. So I saw.
Why is it the CHP? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't know. I had my lawyer hit them. No, they ain't return no email or no call. So.
Oh, but I mean, clearly you don't give a about having this conversation because you're here, you're live. We were all anticipating when you were coming here today. We were all kind of expecting the cops to just like pop out of the car when you pulled up and have a conversation with you. Apparently,
I was kind of like prepared for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not worried about having that conversation or anything?
About what? To the I don't got no conversation for them because I don't know. Yeah, that's what lawyer. You talk to my lawyer.
That's what your approach would be.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all want, bro. Like shit.
Now listen to what Adam about to
ain't
say.
nothing to talk about.
Damn. Yeah, I was gonna hear him out. I just want to know what they fucking are talking about. And with the whole lawyer thing, it's like, damn, that's a lot of money for something where, like, if I felt like I had even a semblance of plausible criminal issues, I would get my lawyer involved. But being that I have zero to offer, I wasn't really worried about it. But
now you heard what Adam said? You heard what Adam said? He basically threw a shot at him without him knowing, without him catching it. Because like he said, and he's right. First and foremost, Adam, we know, has way more money than Munchie B, right? So for him to get there and say, well, a lawyer is expensive. I don't know if I want to do a lawyer, especially if I know I got nothing to do with nothing, right? Which makes sense. Because why would you go spend a whole bunch of money just to retain a lawyer if you know you got nothing to do with the tea in China, right? So that's Adam's stance. Adam is, well, I know I didn't do nothing. I don't know what they talking about. I don't care. I'm gonna hit them up and see what they talking about. I don't need a lawyer. For what? They can investigate me and see that nothing, I got nothing to do with nothing. Want my phone, want this, here. But somebody that's guilty automatically would say, well, I'm gonna have my lawyer hit them up. Why? Right? What's the sense? If you know you didn't do nothing, why spend all that money on a... Let me tell you right now. If you know anything about homicide cases, especially when it comes to like a body, multiple, whatever, it's $100,000 easy. You gonna spend on attorney fees. Easy. So for you to just say, I mean, I don't know what his money like, but if he got $100,000 just to throw out there to fight a body or whatever, not even really knowing what's going on first, then maybe he got it like that.
I don't got nothing to offer too, but you know, they get to creating narratives and they might, you know what I'm saying, they mind. They like delusional. No, you know, I've never been 5 or 10 feet away from that nigga. Like just like Wack. I never been around Wack a day in my life.
Right.
I mean, if you look at, for people that have been watching like this case or just, you know, this story from the beginning, it seems like the LAPD in general has exhibited a lot of ineptitude. They don't really seem to know too much. I'm wondering if like these recent videos and documentaries kind of brought the attention to them as to where they're like,
well, that's the question is, did the videos provoke them to take the investigation more serious, or
are the videos 100% right?
Because in Flacco's video, he claimed to have insider information from the cops about their investigation and how they were going to arrest this guy. I think that all of us who know him kind of thought that there was probably a really good chance that that was bullshit, and that he was just saying that because somebody from the streets told him some shit, and he was basically like chalking it up to the cops to make it seem more official, just because I wouldn't really put that past Flacco.
Do cops say that to regular people, like citizens, and we're going to arrest this guy?
Hey, now, good question, right? Good question. But let me tell you this. Either Flacco is one of them people, or Flacco has great intel or has a great insight or partnership with them people. Who knows, right? But what I would say is this. You can call him a liar. You call him what you want. But what I would say is, this man said that there will be a conspiracy case, and all we know is now police are showing up looking for the same person who he said is involved in that case. And he also said it's more brewing behind the scenes, but the reason why he can't say too much is because it's an active investigation and he doesn't want to interfere and get in any trouble or whatever the case may be. But you can say what you want. You got to remember, before he put the video up, he put a post on his Instagram story saying that there's already an active investigation where it will be a conspiracy and everybody that had involvement is going down. And then he says he has a part 2 with the video, but he doesn't want to put it out yet.
Listen, man, I don't know what y'all talking about, okay? I don't know nothing right about what y'all are talking about, okay? I'm just a YouTuber, okay, sir? I'm just a YouTuber, sir. Now, Adam is expressing how he don't even want to hire an attorney to speak to them folks because it's going to be costly and expensive. But Munchie B is bragging about how his attorney is going to contact them on this day, this day. Man, sir, stop pretending, man. Stop acting. Now, I think Munchie B and other people assume that because they were not present or there when the murder took place, that they're in the clear, that they essentially, you know, have nothing to worry about. Not even understanding, man, that there's this thing, man. There's this thing. Oh, what is my hands doing? What is my hands do? There's this thing my hands is doing that got them talking a little too much. Understand this, man, all right? Eyewitnesses are now more than ever willing to step forward and identify people. You got people on Munchie B's side of the world. They talking, they communicating, right? They ready to take deals. You got everybody and their mama in LA knows who murdered Drakeo the Ruler. People who witnessed the murder is speaking. Munchie B don't understand the amount of trouble him and his homies are in. Y'all are done. Sir, understand me when I say this. Y'all are done. And there's not enough threats in the world you can make to Poetic Flacco to take you out your situation. Okay? Okay, sir? Okay? There's not enough doxing or threats you can make to take me off my pivot, okay? Now, there's a reason why I ain't dropped part 2 yet to this Drakeo video. Right? Now, y'all can probably figure out why I haven't dropped part 2 yet, right? Y'all can probably assume, guesstimate, right? You know, give y'all best hypothesis as to why I have not dropped the part 2. But trust me, bruh, this goes deep, and I wish I could tell y'all what Munchie B ain't divulging, but it's not in my liberty to divulge that. Just know, this is just the beginning. It's gonna get bad. And rappers dropping songs as if they in the clear, as if they not on the chopping block as well. You rappers is in trouble.
Now, I think y'all know what rappers he's talking about, right? And we gonna end it there. Basically, I don't know what Flacco knows, but he's not talking from a place where he's guessing. He's not talking from a place to where he heard something. He's talking from a place like he knows something, right? Like he knows something verbatim, like he knows something for a fact. And they took it lightly before. And fast forward to now, we see what's going on. So I wouldn't take it lightly, but that's on y'all, man. He sound like he know exactly what he's talking about, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It seemed like Drakeo may be getting justice sometime in the future. We just gonna have to wait and find out. Other than that, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. How do y'all feel about this whole situation? Do y'all think it's any validity to what Poetic Flacco is saying, or is he just blowing smoke? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.